Hello boys and girls, a very good evening and welcome to this live session on data interpretation for your IBPS PU exam brought to you by TalentSprint. I hope all of you are healthy and your preparation for this highly competitive IBPS PU exam, which is tentatively scheduled to begin from the 7th of October, is in high gear. Well, we also have other exams lined up in between, like the IBPS RRB PU exam and the IBPS RRB clerks exam. Basically, the IBPS RRB Officer Scale 1 and IBPS RRB Office Assistants exam.
Highly competitive IBPS PU exam.
Sorry, just give me a minute.
Scheduled to begin from the 7th of October.
All right, I'm sorry, there was some technical glitch here. So basically the point that I was trying to make is your IBPS PU exam is scheduled to start from the 7th of October, and we have other exams in between, like the IBPS RRB Officer Scale 1, the IBPS RRB Office Assistants exam, and the other competitive exams that you're preparing for. So I'm sure you're preparing really hard, leaving no stone unturned and making the best use of this limited time that is available for you before you appear for any of these exams, right? And if you're really serious about your IBPS PU prelims exam, the next 900 hours of your life are extremely important and extremely valuable, right? 900 hours, because the first slot of IBPS PU is tentatively scheduled on 7th of October, which is 38 days away, and 38 times 24 comes out to be 912, right? 38 into 24 is 912. So roughly about 900 hours for the first lot of IBPS PU. And I'm sure these 900 hours are going to be the game changer in your career, right? So make sure that that you don't waste even a single minute of these 900 hours, and do the best that you can so that you can maximize your chances of selection in this highly competitive exam and get your dream job. Now today's session, like you all know, is on data interpretation. You must have seen that the phase 2, which is the IBPS PU mains exam in this whole recruitment process, has undergone a major change this year, right? If you have gone through the notification in detail, you would know that this year onwards, the mains examination of IBPS PU will be exactly similar to the main examination for SBI PU, right? So you are going to have sections like data interpretation and analysis, high-level reasoning, English language, general awareness, economy, etc., with different number of questions across different sections, different time limits, and different weightage of marks. Right? Exactly similar to what happened in SBI PU this year. And very clearly, data interpretation becomes a very important part of this recruitment process, right? Be it your preliminary examination or the main examination. So that is the reason our focus today is going to be on data interpretation, right? Basically, data interpretation made easy. Now, it is being highly speculated in the student fraternity that the data interpretation questions this year in the IBPS PU exam will be similar to the data interpretation question that were asked in the SBI PU exam. Basically, it has been observed that IBPS PU follows suits with the SBI PU, right? I mean, whatever happens in SBI PU, something very similar is seen in the IBPS PU also in the next round, right? Like last year, the SBI PU main examination pattern changed. This year, the IBPS PU main examination pattern changed, right? The year before, SBI announced 2 levels of examination. Immediately after that, IBPS PU announced 2 levels of examination, right? Then, earlier SBI used to have only 1 exam in the entire recruitment process, and so did IBPS. So basically, always we have seen that IBPS PO examination follows what happens in SBI PO examination, and that is the reason it is being expected that the questions from data interpretation in IBPS exams will be similar to the questions that were asked in SBI PO exams, which were a nightmare, right? I mean, if you had appeared for the SBI PO exam this year, you would know that the paper was a shocker, right? It was a nightmare. Everybody was like, man, this is impossible, right? How can they expect us to solve such complex questions with so much of calculations involved in so limited time, right? Well, the immediate reaction I had for that exam was that everybody has the same paper, so why do you have to really worry about it? I mean, if you were not prepared for it, so was everybody else, right? Nobody was prepared for that kind of a paper, and the concepts remain the same. While the type of questions asked have changed, the pattern has changed, the difficulty level has gone up, the concept required is the same, right? It's still the same. Newton's law will remain the Newton's law. Of course, that's not needed for solving a question on DI, but the idea is your formula will not change. Your basics and fundamentals are not going to change. The way you do your calculations will not change. What has changed is the complexity. What has changed is more number of calculations per question. What has changed is the question has become lengthy and time consuming. So to help you understand the whole process of how to attempt such questions and how to deal with it in your IBPS PO exam, what we have brought for you today is a couple of data interpretation questions that were asked in SBI PO this year. Yes, what we are going to solve in the next 45-50 minutes of this session are two data interpretation sets from the SBI PO main examination 2017. Well, there were more questions there, of course, but we have limited time in this session, so we will not be able to do more than two sets. But then if you want to learn all the other types of questions and all the other concepts, you're always welcome to look at the TalentSprint program, which has got videos across all the topics of all the subjects. All right. Now, without wasting any more time, let me quickly present the first set of questions for you all. Right. Now, I mean, if I have to give you an idea of what kind of questions are being asked these days in data interpretation, especially, these are questions where data is missing. Well, all these while data interpretation was about some data given to you, either in terms of a table or a line graph or a bar graph or a pie chart, followed by 5 questions. So you got to understand the data, analyze the data, and then answer the 5 questions followed by it. But the recent trends show that the data itself is incomplete, right? The given data is not complete. There are some values which are missing there, right? So we are going to solve questions of those type. And then another question type that was seen in this year's SBI PO exam is where time and work and time and distance and profit and loss and these kind of concepts are involved in DI, right? So we are going to cover both the question types in the session today. I'm sure you will find it very useful for your preparation. So here I present the first set of questions to you all on your screens now. All right, so here's the first set of questions. What you have on the screen now is just the data. I would want all of you to study the data for a couple of minutes, understand what all is given here, what all can be extracted from the given data, and then I'll present the questions to you all, right? There were 5 questions asked along with it. You can see the 5 questions that we have here, right? One after the other. So we will come back to the questions in a while. Look at the data, understand this, study what can be calculated from the data there, and then we'll proceed with the questions, right? So I'll leave you with the data for about a minute and your time starts now. I can see a lot of you have joined the session already. Thank you for joining us, and you're also involved in the chat here. So make the best use of this chat box available. You can use that to interact with us. So I'm assuming all of you have gone through the data, you have understood what is given here. Should we start solving it now? Yeah. So let's look at it now, right? Before we go to the questions, I think let's understand the given data. And remember that the basic the idea while you're solving questions from data interpretation is not to jump to the questions immediately, right? Spend a few seconds understanding the data. It's very, very important. Unless you are not clear about what the data is, what all can be calculated from the data, you will not be able to solve the questions easily, right? So that is the reason it is very important that you spend some time. Don't look at the question directly. That is not going to help you, right? So we'll first study the data and then go with the questions. So let's look at what is given here. Now see, it says, study the following table carefully and answer the questions that follow, right? So there's just one table given to us, and you can see that some of the values are missing here, right? The first glance tells us that some values are missing, right? In fact, only 2 values are missing, but yeah, this is a kind of missing data interpretation question type. Now, what does it say? The table shows the discount percentage given by stores on different items. So the table here talks about the discount percentage given by stores on different items. The market price of any article on all the stores is same. The market price, right, of any article in all the stores is the same. So basically there are 3 stores, store A, store B and store C, and there are 5 types of articles, right? Article 1, article 2, article 3, article 4 and article 5. Article is nothing but this different items that is talking about, right? So 5 different types of items or different articles sold in 3 different stores, store A, B and C. What are these percentages values here? These percentage values are the discount percentages given by different stores on different articles. So for example, 16% is the discount given by store A on article 1. 7% is the discount given by store B on article 1. 30% is the discount given by store C on article 3. The discount given by store B on article 3 is not known to us, right? It's missing. Similarly, the discount given by store A on article 4 also is not known to us. But the discount for all the remaining articles across all the 3 stores is given in the data. What else he says? The market price of any article on all the stores is same, right? In all the stores, right? It should be in all the stores is same. So basically, the market price of all these articles in all the stores is the same, right? Like whatever is the market price for article 1 in store A, same is the market price for that article in store B and store C. You're getting it? There's something called as a market price or a marked price. So that price is same across all the 3 stores, right? Usually if this article 1, let's say, is available for 80 rupees, I mean the market price is 80 rupees, the same market price is applicable in all the 3 stores. 80 rupees in store A, 80 rupees in store B, 80 rupees in store C. What is different is the discounts given by each of these stores, right? So let us assume that the marked price of article 1, for the sake of an example, right? Let's understand what all data can be calculated. The market price of article 1 is rupees 300. Just take an example. The market price of article 1 is rupees 300. The same is the price in all the stores in A, B and C. It's not different price in different stores. What is different in each of the stores is the discount percentage given, right? Now the discount given by store A is what? 16%. 16% on what? This market price. 16% of 300, which is 48 rupees, which implies the selling price of this article 1 in store A is going to be what? If the discount is 48, selling price will be 300 minus 48. Or, you know how smart people work on this calculation? If the discount is 16%, selling price is going to be 100 minus 16%, which is only 84%. 84% of 300. Right? I mean, the basic concept is marked price is always considered to be 100%. Discount, let's say, is D percentage. Selling price is going to be 100 minus D percentage. This is very, very important. I mean, whenever you're dealing with marked price and discount, always remember that the marked price is considered to be the base value. Base value meaning it is considered to be 100% of the value. Discount, whatever discount is given to us, D percentage. Selling price is going to be 100 minus D percentage. So for example, if the discount is 10%, selling price will be 100 minus 10, 90%. 90% of what? The marked price. All the percentage calculations here are with respect to marked price, right? Suppose the discount is, let's say, 20%. Selling price would be 80%. 100 minus 20, 80% of the marked price. If the discount is 23%, then selling price is going to be 100 minus 23, which is 77% of the marked price, right? So that's what we are trying to understand here. If the discount is 16%, the selling price of article 1 in store A is going to be 100 minus 16, 84%. 84% of the marked price, which in our case we have assumed it to be 300 rupees. This is an assumption, right? Understand? This is an assumption. It's not given anywhere that the price is 300 rupees. Okay. Similarly, if the discount in store B is 7%, what is the selling price for store B? Discount is 7%, selling price is going to be 93%. 93% of the marked price or market price, which is 300. Similarly, the selling price of the same article in store C is going to be what? 100 minus 24, 76% of rupees 300. So this analysis is very, very important. Whatever we have done here is very important. Yeah. So I know that I can calculate the selling price of the articles from the given data if the market price is given to us. If the market price is known to us, we can find out the selling prices in each of the stores because the discount prices are given to us. All right, that's the whole idea here, right? So that is the understanding. Very clearly he has said some values are missing. Answer the questions on the basis of the given table and information in the question. So for these missing values, don't panic. The data related to these missing values will be given in the table somewhere. I mean in the question somewhere. So we can use it as and when required. All right. So the basic understanding is we can find out the selling price of the article, of any of the articles across any of the stores from the given data if the market price is given to us. Right, and the working behind that is this: market price is always 100%, discount is whatever D percentage, selling price is going to be 100 minus D percentage. Now assuming that all of you have followed this and you are aware of this concept, let us move to the questions now. Right, so when we are solving the questions, I'm not going to give you this detailed explanation. Right, we'll directly work on the selling prices wherever needed. Okay, so here we go. The first question on your screens now. See what it says: if the average selling price of article 2 in all the stores is 2568. If the average selling price of article 2 in all the stores is rupees 2568, find the marked price of article 2. So he has given us the average selling price of the second article in all the stores. Average is 2568. He's asking us to find out the marked price of the article 2. I will leave you with this question for about 45 seconds. Your clock starts now. Average selling price of this article number 2 in all the 3 stores is given to us 2568, from which you need to find out the marked price of article 2. Got it? Anybody who's got the answer? Okay, Arun Prakash is the first one to respond. He says it should be option 3, which is 3600. I think that's the only response we have so far. Others are still trying it out. Yeah? Okay, 10 more seconds and then we look at the solution. Looks like not many of you have been able to solve, right? Arun Prakash got 3, Adi Narayana has got 3, Sushant has got option 3, which is 3600, and so has Rahul, Priya Sharma, Sandy, Ashwini, Snehal, Sai Dinesh. Yeah? Okay, Snehal has got option A, which is 3200. So I think 2 different responses here. Option 1, 3200 versus option 3, 3600. I can see more people responding now, but let's look at the solution. So what has he given? He has given us the average selling price of article 2 in all the stores, which is rupees 2568. Find the marked price of article 2. Now we are going to focus on this data here. He's talking about article 2. You know the discounts given by each of the stores for article 2, 28%, 18% and 40%. Now you know that the marked price of article 2 is 100%. You take any store, the mark price is 100% because the market price is same across all the 3 stores as per the given data, right? So if the mark price here is 100%, in store B also it is going to be 100%, in store C also it's going to be 100%. Now what will be the selling price in store A? 100 minus 28, 72%. What is going to be the selling price in store B? You understand? 28% is the discount. Selling price is going to be 72%. What will be the selling price for store B? 18% is the discount, right? So selling price is going to be 82%. Yeah, and selling price in store C 60% based on the discounts given to us. Or the other way to look at it is add all the 3 discount percentages. See, this is 28% of market price, 18% of the same market price, 40% of the same market price. So I can add all the 3 percentages. So 28 plus 18 is 46, 46 plus 40 is 86. So the total discount is 86%. So what is the total selling price? See, total selling price is going to be what? See, mark price is 100% per store. So in 3 stores, it is going to be 3 into 100%. Minus total discount is what? 86%. You understand? So 300 minus 86, 214%. I know that the total selling price is going to be 214%. The same can be calculated this way also. 72 plus 82, 154, 154 plus 60, that is also 214. There are two ways to calculate the selling price. 72% is the selling price in the first store, 82% is the selling price in the second store, and 60% is the selling price of the third store. 72 and 82 is 154, 154 plus 60 is 214. So that is what gives you the total selling price. Or the other way is to add the total discount percentage, which comes out to be 86. Subtract that from 300%. Why are we subtracting it from 300%? Because 100% in 3 stores. So total 300%. 300 minus 86, 214. So what we have got now is the total selling price, which is 214%. Total selling price is 214%. What is given in the question numerically is 2568. What is this 2568? 2568 is the average selling price. So basically 214% by 3 is equal to 2568. What is he asking us to find out? Find the marked price of article 2. What is the marked price of article 2? 100%. This is equal to what? So that is all we need to do now. So indirectly the question tells us that 214% by 3 is equal to 2568. 100% is equal to what? 214% by 3 is equal to 2568. 100% is equal to what? Do the cross multiplication and you'll get the required answer. Right? So from this, the question mark can be evaluated as 2568 into 100 into 3 divided by 214. Right? Cross multiplication. So question mark is 2568 into 100 divided by 214 by 3. So that makes it 214 in the denominator and gets 3 in the numerator. Simplify this and you'll get the answer. You able to follow? Now calculation is your lookout. I've been telling you from day one that you have to be very, very quick and sharp in your calculations. If you cannot do your calculations easily, then you will end up wasting a lot of time, right? So you have to be very quick in your calculations here, right? Now, one way to eliminate the answer options is as follows. I mean, if you don't want to do the complete calculation, options can be eliminated. How can you do that? See, 214 into 10 is 2140. This is 2568. So it will be slightly more than 10, like 11, 12, 13 in that range, right? Around 12, 13, let's say. I mean, 13, whatever it is, right? It could be 12, 13. I mean, we are not doing the precise calculation, but all you have to understand at this point of time is 2568 by 214 is more than 10. Between, let's say, more than 10, right? This is 300. So 300 into somewhere around 10, 12. 300 into 12. You're getting it? So clearly these options like 4500, 4300 and 4000 can be eliminated. I mean, if you can gauge the range of the answer, these 3 options can be easily eliminated. You should be confused between 3200 and 3600 or maybe 4000 to some extent. I mean, if you're not able to gauge the range that closely, right? Anyway, upon doing the complete calculation, you find that this 2568 is actually 214 into 12. 214 into 10 is 2140. 214 into 2 is 428. 2140 plus 428 is 2528. So into 10 into 2, 12 times. 12 into 3, 36. 36 into 100 is 3600. So your final answer to this question is option 3, 3600. Now do not go by the length of the explanation, right? I am explaining it in detail, so it has taken so much of time. When you do it yourself, half of the time can be saved very easily. And the number of steps that you put on paper also can be cut down, right? You don't really have to write all these steps on paper. Like anything that I've put in red here, highlighted in red, can be avoided in the exam. You can do these calculations mentally. All you need to do in the exam is this box, right? 28 plus 18 plus 40 is 86. 300 minus 86, 214. 214 by 3 equals to 2568. 100% is equal to what? So this is the only step that you put on paper in the exam, and then do the calculation to get the required answer. All right. So option 3, 3600 is the final answer to this question. I hope all of you have followed this. It would feel like it is consuming a lot of time because I'm explaining it to you, right? This is an explanation and not the real way you do your solution in the exam, right? Then, I mean, it depends on the way you do your calculations, right? Otherwise, if you're not strong in calculations, you'll end up taking a lot of time. Let me present the next question to you all now, right? I hope all of you have followed the solution. Option 3 is the answer. Yeah? All right, the next question on your screens now. Look at what it says. The difference between selling price of article 1 by stores A and B is 486. Find the selling price of same article by store C. Now a simple question, if you see, selling price of article 1 by store A and store B differs by 486. See, what is the selling price of article 1 in store A? 84%. What is the selling price of article 1 in store B? 93%. He says the difference between these two selling prices is 486. So I can say 93% minus 84% is equal to 486. What is he asking us to find out? Selling price of same article by store C. Same article means article 1. What is the selling price of article 1 in store C? If the discount is 24%, selling price is going to be 76%. So 76% is equal to what? That's it. One step. 93 minus 84 is 7%, right? Sorry, 9%. 9%. So 9% is equal to 486. 76% is equal to what? Cross multiply and you'll get the answer. So final answer is going to be 486 into 76 by 9. I think 9 goes 450 plus 36, right? So 50 plus 4, 54 times. 54 into 76 is the final answer. I mean, you do that calculation and find out the final answer, but 54 into 76. In fact, no need to do the calculation if you look at the options, right? What do smart people do? They will follow units place method. One number ends in 4, the other number ends in 6. Product should end with 4, right? Units place method. Apply the units place method or unit digit method. Right? We have to multiply 54 with 76. Do not do the complete calculation. 54 ends in 4, 76 ends in 6. When you multiply these two values, the answer should end with 4. 4 into 6 is 24, right? So 4 comes in the units place and 2 gets carried forward. So we are not worried about what comes in 10th place, 100th place and 1000th place. All I know now is the units place of the final answer should be 4. Option 1, it is 6, eliminated. Option 2, it is 5, eliminated. Option 3, it's 8, eliminated. Option 4, it is 4. So it is possible that it is the correct answer. Option 5 also is eliminated. Hence, option 4 definitely is the correct answer. If there are more than one options ending in 4, then you'll have to do the complete calculation. But since only one option ends in 4, you don't have to do the complete calculation at all, right? Option 3 or option 4, 4104. 4104 is the final answer. Just apply unit place method. All right. Now, before I proceed to the next one, let me also tell you a smarter way of getting the answer. I mean, this itself is like very quick, but you can save some more time. You don't really have to calculate 84% and 93%. See, what has he given here? The difference between the selling price of the articles. We have calculated that the difference comes out to be 9% based on the selling prices. Remember that the difference between selling prices is going to be nothing but the difference between the discount percentages. Are you able to follow? Market price is same for all the three stores. 100% here, 100% here and 100% here. Right? Instead of calculating the selling prices from the discounts given and then taking the difference of the selling prices, you directly take the difference of the discounts. 16% difference, 7%. 16 minus 7, 9%. Directly you can take 9%. Because selling price is dependent on the discount. Right? You are able to follow. So overall, difference of selling prices is nothing but the difference of the discounts. So 16% and 7%, the difference is 9%. So straight one line solution, 9% is 486. 76% is equal to what? Because it asks us to find out the selling price of store C. So 9% is equal to 486. 76% is equal to what? Cross multiply. I mean, after this, the solution remains like what we have done here. All right. So that's how quickly you can get the answer for this question. Let's move to the next question now. Try the next one. Here he says average selling price of article 3 by stores A and B is 3608 and by stores B and C is 3300. Find the selling price of article 3 by store C. So I'll leave you with this question for like 45 seconds. I'm sure all of you can crack it yourself. The clock starts now. He's talking about the average selling price of article 3 in stores A and B and stores B and C. So two different averages are given to us. We are required to find out the selling price of article 3 by store C. Important point to be noted here is that the discount for article 3 in store B is missing. So unless you arrive at this, you may not be able to solve the question. Or just see if you can solve the question without even calculating the discount percentage there. I hope you are able to follow the solutions. If there is any confusion anywhere, please feel free to post it in the chat and I would take it up, right? I hope all of you have used the units place method in the last question, right? I forgot to check that with you guys. Usually it so happens that we start multiplying, right? 54 and 76, maybe some of you have multiplied, but it's not really needed if you go by unit digit method, right? Anand Sadasivan says, how many data interpretation questions in the RRB PO prelims? Well, Anand, I wish I knew the answer to that question, but I don't know how many data interpretation questions will be asked in the RRB prelims exam. In fact, nobody on the planet knows that. So don't worry about it, just keep practicing. That's not in your control anyway. Okay. So anyone who's got the answer? Not a single response so far. We have Udalak Ghosh here who says, I have no idea how to solve this. Good. So I think you should skip this question. When you have got no clue about how to proceed, just skip the question and move to the next one. Yeah. Arun Prakash has also got the same question, right? How to find the discount percentage for B. Well, if you ask me, we don't even have to find out the discount percentage. Without the discount percentage for store B, you can solve this question. 3080, I think Ashok is the first person to respond. He's got 3080. And then Mayur Chaurasia has got option 4, which is 2764. No. I mean, answers are not matching, I mean. Shubhashmita has also got 2764. Kunal Gupta has got 3080. Varsha Malviya has got 2764. Vikrant has got 3122. So looks like there's no consensus here, right? Most of you have got option 4, 2764. But a few of you have got 3080, right? Suresh Uma has got 3080. And Vikrant, by the way, has got a completely different answer. He says it should be 3122. So time is up now. Let's discuss the solution, right? Let's look at the solution. Now I'm not going to write all these unnecessary steps. Only play with numbers, right? Just play with numbers to get the required answer, right? See what it says. Average selling price of article 3 by stores A and B is 3608. And average selling price of article 3 by stores B and C is 3300. So he has given us the average selling price for article 3 by A and B, which is 3608, and by B and C, which is 3300. Find the selling price of article 3 by store C. Find the selling price of article 3 by store C. So we are focusing on article number 3 here. Let us assume that the discount here is D percentage. The discount is D percentage. Now look at it. Average selling price for A and B is 3608. So can I say the total selling price is 2 into 3608? Average selling price is 3608. So total will be what? 3608 into 2, because there are 2 stores involved, right? Similarly, average selling price for B and C is 3300. So can I say the total selling price for B and C is 2 into 3300? Average is equal to total by the number of values. So total will be equal to average into the number of values. So 3608 into number of values, which is 2. 3300 into number of values, which is 2. Right? Now, what is the calculation in terms of percentage? 2 into 3608. What is this? The total selling price for store A and store B. 2 into 3608 is the total selling price for store A and store B. What will be the selling price for store A? 16% is the discount. So selling price will be what? 100 minus 16, 84%. What will be the selling price for store B? 100% minus D percentage. See here, we do not know what D percentage is. So market price is 100%, discount is D. So selling price will be 100 minus D percentage. So I can say this 2 into 3608 is going to be 84% plus 100% minus D percentage, which is nothing but 184% minus D percentage. Right? Similarly, 3300 is the average for B and C. So total for B and C will be 2 into 3300. Now what is the total selling price in terms of percentage? See, discount here is 30%. So selling price will be what? 70%. So 70% is the selling price for store C, plus selling price for store B will be what? Same 100 minus D percentage, which is going to be 170% minus D percentage. In fact, if you are a smart student, you would not even put this step on paper. You can mentally calculate this. I mean, I'm writing it here in detail so that you can follow it. But as such, you can directly write that 2 into 3608 is 184 minus D percentage, because 84 plus 100, 184 minus D percentage. Similarly, 70 plus 100, 170 minus D percentage. So this is what we know. Now, what do? Subtract the two equations. We have got two equations. Let's take the difference. So if I take 2 common here, 3608 minus 3300. 3608 minus 3300 will give you 308. Yes or no? 2 into 308 equals to 184 percentage minus 170 percentage. 184 percentage minus 170 percentage, 14 percentage. And this D percentage minus D percentage, minus of minus D percentage will get cancelled. When you're taking the difference of the two equations, this is minus D. This is minus of minus D plus D. So minus D and plus D gets cancelled. 184 minus 170 is 14. 3608 minus 330 is 308 into 2. 2 is common. So basically, the question indirectly gives us that 14 percentage is equal to 2 into 308. What is he asking us to find out? Selling price of article 3 by store C. Selling price of article 3 by store C, 70 percentage. So 70 percentage is equal to what? If 14 percentage is 2 into 308, 70 percentage is equal to what? Cross multiply and you will get the answer. Right? In fact, the calculation is a lot easier here. How do you get 70 percentage? 14 percentage into 5. Right? 14 percentage into 5 is 70 percentage. 14 into 5 is 70. So on right hand side, if you're doing into 5, on the other side also you can do into 5. You're able to follow. For me to find a question mark, I should multiply this with 5. So 2 into 5 is 10. So I can directly say that question mark is 2 into 5 or 5 into 2 into 308, which is 10 into 308, 3080, option 3. Again, you don't have to write this on paper, into 5 and all that. Don't do this decoration in the exam. You won't get extra marks for this. Cut down the number of steps that you put on paper. All you need to understand is 14 percentage times 5 is 70 percentage. So this times 5 should give me the answer. So 2 into 5, 10, 10 into 308, 3080, option 3 will be the final answer. Alright. So simple, cut down the number of steps. All that has been highlighted in red need not be put on paper. Just play with the numbers given in the data and get the answer. So if you are wondering how to get D percentage, the answer is we don't even need that D percentage. That gets eliminated in both the equations. 3080, option 3 is the final answer. Trust all of you have followed the solution. Should we go for the next one now? Yeah, 14 percentage is, somebody has marked that 14 percentage is 308. No, 14 percentage is not 308. 14 percentage is 616, strictly speaking, 2 into 308. So I think those who have got 14 percentage at 308, they have got the wrong answer. 14 percentage is not 308. 14 percentage is 2 into 308. I know what you guys have done. Instead of taking the average, you have taken 3608 as the total selling price and 3300 as the total selling price. That is the reason you are getting that answer as 2764. Right? 2764 is not the answer. 3080. Clear? Should we go for the next one now? Answer is 3080. Yeah, let me present the next question now. Here we go. Here's the next question. Look at it. Stores A earned 100% profit by selling product 5. If the cost price of articles at all the articles is same, find the ratio of profit B and find the ratio of profit by B and C in selling 5. So I think there's one typo here. This is not cost price of articles at all the articles. It is cost price of articles at all the stores. Sorry about this. Yeah. So now the question says that store A earned 10% profit by selling product 5. So we are focusing on product 5 now. Forget about all the other values. Product 5. So store A earned 10% profit by selling product 5. If cost price of articles in all the stores is same, the cost price is also same, he says. Market price is same, cost price is also same. Then find the ratio of the profit by B and C. So profit of B is to profit of C equals to what? Solve that now. How do we proceed? Simple. Look at this. Find out the selling prices. What are the selling prices? 88%, 89%, 94%. This is a cakewalk, right? 12% is the discount. Selling price will be 100 minus 88, 12. So 100 minus 12, 88. Here selling price will be 100 minus 11, 89. Here selling price is going to be 100 minus 6, 94. So we know the selling prices in all the three stores for article 5, 88, 89 and 94. Right? In fact, since the question is based on a ratio, right? He's asking us to find out the ratio. We can always go with an assumption. Like we have assumed that mark price is always 100%, right? I mean, it's not an assumption. Mark price is always 100% in terms of percentage is always 100. But we can also say that the mark price is 100. Let's assume Assume that the mark price is 100. Let's make it simple. Mark price is 100. So what is the selling price of article 5 in store A? 88% of 100. 88% of 100, which comes out to be 88. Selling price of B, 89. 89% of 100, 89. Selling price of C, 94% of 100, 94. So basically we know the selling prices. Don't write these steps again. I'm unnecessarily writing it here, right? You don't have to put SA equals to 88% of 100, SB equals to 89 and all that, right? I mean, this is understood already. 88, 89 and 94 are the selling prices. Now the question says that the store A earned 10% profit by selling this product. We are anyway talking about product 5 only. I mean, so everything is with respect to product 5. Don't get confused. Yeah. So the store A earned 10% profit by selling this product. Now we know that the selling price is 88. Selling price is 88. The profit is 10%. Again, go back to the basics. When profit is involved, the percentage calculations are with respect to the cost price. Right? In case of profit and loss, the percentage calculations are with respect to cost price. In case of discount, the percentage calculations are with respect to mark price. But whenever you deal with profit and loss, all the percentages should be taken on the cost price. So here it earned a 10% profit on the cost price. See, profit is 10%, profit is equal to 10%, implies the selling price is 110%. 110% of what? The cost price. This is standard. If the profit is 12%, selling price will be 112% of the cost price, because selling price is cost price plus profit. Cost price itself is 100% plus profit is 10%. So it becomes 100%, 110%. 110% of the cost price. If the profit is, let's say, 41%, selling price will be 100 plus 41, 141% of cost price. So that's the understanding. So here if the profit is 10%, can I say the selling price 88 is equal to 110% of the cost price? Yes, cost price of A to be precise, sorry. Cost price of A to be precise. So 88 is 110% of cost price. And you know that 110% is 88 implies the cost price is 80. 80 plus 10%. I mean, very easy to break, right? 88 can be taken as 80 plus 8. So I can say cost price is 80. 10% of 80 is 8. So that makes it 88, which means cost price is 80. Yeah. Or do the calculation. 110 equals to 88, 100 equals to what? You will get cost price of A as 80. Cost price of A is 80 means what? Cost price of B is also 80 and cost price of C is also 80. Because the cost price is same in all the three cases. Cost price of articles is same in all the three stores. Yeah. That's it. He's asking us to find out the ratio of profit of B and profit of C. See, cost price is 80. Selling price is 89 implies what is the profit of B? 89 minus 89. Selling price is 94 implies what is the profit of C? 94 minus 80, which is 14. So you know the profit of B is 9, profit of C is 14. What is the ratio? What is he asking us to find out? Ratio of profit of B versus profit of C. So 9:14 should be the answer. 9:14, option 5. 9:14, option 5. Yeah, that's the final answer. Again, let me tell you, do not go by the length of the explanation. Explanation takes a little longer, right? I'm explaining it to you. I'm not solving it for myself. I'm explaining it to you. When you do it yourself, cut down the number of steps you put on paper. Like all this is not needed. Profit is equal to 10%, so selling price is 110%. This is known, right? You don't have to write selling price is 88% of 100, so it is 88, 89, 94. Don't do all these things. Product 5. I mean, all this which has been highlighted in red is not needed. All this is not needed. Yeah. I think if you really ask me, the question can be done mentally. The question can be solved mentally. All you need to do is 88, 89, 94. 88 is 110% implies cost price is 80. That means here the profit is 9, here the profit is 14. 9:14. That's the answer. So if you're really smart in your calculations and strong with the concepts of profit and loss, you should be able to solve this question in about 20-25 seconds, not more than that. Right? Option 5, 9:14 will be the answer. Yeah? Yeah, I can see some of you marked the answer as 9:14. Vivek Pandit, then we have Kushagra Singh. Yeah? Rajkumar, Bitika Ghosh, all you guys have got 9:14. Suresh Uma. Okay, Ritu Ranjan Kumar says slow to boliye. Okay, शायद थोड़ा fast गया था. I mean, like I said, the idea was to solve it the way you should be solving it in the exam, right? Very quickly. But anyway, Ritu Ranjan, आप एक काम कर सकते हैं कि once this video will remain on YouTube, right? आज live session हो जाने के बाद भी ये YouTube पे ही रहेगा. So you can watch the video again after the session is over, and वॉच इट रिपीटेडली टिल यू अंडरस्टैंड द सोल्यूशन. आई एम श्योर सोल्यूशन बहुत ईजी है, राइट? कुछ कॉम्प्लेक्स नहीं है इसमें. इट्स जस्ट दैट मे बी आई वॉज too quick, so you have missed it out. You have to be really strong. See that the idea here is I'm using all these smart methods where we deal with percentages. I mean, if you look at our TalentSprint videos of profit and loss and the videos on simple and compound interest, we don't deal with formulae. Selling price equal to cost price plus profit, profit percentage is equal to selling price minus cost price by cost price into 100. ये सब formula हमें नहीं पता as in पता है, but हम use नहीं करते. All we use is percentages. सो उस परसेंटेजेस के कॉन्सेप्ट को अगर आप स्ट्रांगली समझ लो कि कैसे यूज करना है प्रॉफिट एंड लॉस में, कैसे यूज करना है सिंपल एंड कंपाउंड इंटरेस्ट में. जैसे अभी तक हमने डिस्कस किया, राइट, कि मार्क प्राइस हमेशा 100% माना जाता है जब आप मार्क प्राइस एंड डिस्काउंट से डील करते हैं. सिमिलरली कॉस्ट प्राइस हमेशा 100% माना जाएगा जब आप प्रॉफिट एंड लॉस से डील कर रहे हो. जब हम सिंपल एंड कंपाउंड इंटरेस्ट के क्वेश्चन सॉल्व करेंगे, प्रिंसिपल अमाउंट को हमेशा 100% मानेंगे, राइट. सो ये सारी चीजें अगर आप समझ जाए और कैसे इन परसेंटेजेस को कैलकुलेट करना है अगर आप सीख लें, देन ये सब बहुत ईजी हो जाएगा. Like, जैसे मैंने बताया, इस क्वेश्चन को एक्चुअली आप 20 सेकेंड में सॉल्व कर सकते हैं, प्रोवाइडेड आपको वो सभी कॉन्सेप्ट्स पता हो, राइट. सो आई थिंक पहले वो कॉन्सेप्ट सारे सीख लें एंड देन these things will become easy. There is nothing new. I mean, the point that I'm trying to make all of you is that these questions appear to be complex, appear to be different, right? But actually it is the same. The concepts that we have discussed in profit and loss, the concepts that we have discussed in time and work, time and distance, those are to be used to arrive at the answer. And yes, you have to be quick in your calculations. Yeah. Gaurav Kumar says, call my name to prove that you exist. Well, I very well exist, Gaurav Kumar. I'm live here, I can read your comments. Call my name to prove you exist. Anyway, Pari has mentioned that please repeat the short trick. Well, Pari, like I said, you can watch this video again once it gets added to your account tomorrow and learn the method, right? Of course, the basic concept maybe you'll have to go through our TalentSprint videos, the original videos on profit and loss, which you can do yourself. Should we go for the next one? Yeah, next question. Let's go to the next question. Here we go. The next question on your screens now. This probably is the last one from this data interpretation set. Let's see how many of you are able to solve it. So this question here tells that the ratio of discounts on article 4 by stores A and B is 2/3. Difference in the selling price of article 4 by store A and C is 432. If the selling price of article 4 by store A is 216 more than that by store B, find the selling price of article 4 by store C. So like a long lengthy question here, but I'm sure you can do it very quickly. So 1 minute is what you have. The time starts now. Students will be able to see the गौरव कुमार says, ओहो यू रियली कॉल्ड माई नेम. हाँ गौरव, अपनी एग्जिस्टेंस प्रूव करने के लिए मुझे लगा आपका नाम पढ़ना बहुत ज़रूरी था. ऋतुरंजन has mentioned that सर समझ में नहीं आ रहा. आई नो ऋतुरंजन, शायद समझ में नहीं आ रहा होगा क्योंकि जैसे मैंने बताया काफ़ी सारी चीज़ें इसमें इन्वॉल्व हैं, राइट. कॉन्सेप्ट्स ऑफ प्रॉफिट एंड लॉस, द कॉन्सेप्ट ऑफ मार्क प्राइस, डिस्काउंट एक्सेट्रा. सो पहले आप उन सभी कॉन्सेप्ट्स को समझ लें एंड देन आई एम श्योर ये ईजी हो जाएगा आपके लिए. या Krishnakant says, please upload machine input output latest pattern. Krishnakant, yeah, we have discussed latest pattern questions of machine input output in our other live sessions, which are for TalentSprint students. We will see if we can upload a few for you guys as well. Kulvinder Singh says, sir class daily hogi. I'm sure ये question है, right, and not a statement. So class daily तो नहीं होगी कुलविंदर, YouTube पे सिर्फ Wednesdays को होती है 6 PM. बट अगर आपको इससे ज़्यादा क्लासेस चाहिए देन टैलेंटस्प्रिंट के प्रोग्राम से आप एनरोल कर सकते हैं, जहां पर वीकली 3 लाइव क्लासेस होती हैं, एवरी ट्यूसडे, एवरी थर्सडे एंड एवरी सैटरडे, 6 PM to 8 PM. Shipra 470 says, why don't you ignore such disturbing elements? Shipra, let's not worry about that. I mean, let's solve this question. Anyone who's got the answer? Pratik says it should be 2736, option C. Yeah. Chalo, I think enough time has been given. Let me come back and look at your comments here, right? So Pratik is the only one who has responded so far. Okay, Ritik Singh has got 2138, which is option 1. Yeah, so Ritik has got 2138. अभिषेक मिश्रा से कैसे करें? अभिषेक कैसे करना है ये मैं बताऊंगा आपको कुछ ही सेकंड्स में. देन वी हैव रोहन बहुगुना से, सर स्पीड नहीं बन रही है, क्या करूं? 3 चीज़ें करनी है, प्रैक्टिस एंड मोर प्रैक्टिस, राइट? और कुछ नहीं हो सकता. आपको अगर अपनी स्पीड इंप्रूव करनी हो, स्पेशली कैलकुलेशन से रिलेटेड, एवरीडे 45 मिनट्स स्पेंड करें कैलकुलेशंस पे, एंड आई एम श्योर स्पीड इंप्रूव हो जाएगी, राइट? Anyway, so I think Pratik has got 2736, Ritik has got something else, right? 2138, I guess. Then Gaurav Lakhotia, Bitika Ghosh, they have marked 2522, 2736. 2522 is not there in the options. 2138. Rashmi has also got 2522. So looks like 2 of you. Okay, 2522 is there in the options. I'm sorry. 4th option is 2522. Then Priya has got 2736. Kapil Yadav has got 2138. Yeah, so I think you have given me all the possible answers there. 2138, 2522, 2736. Only 2687 and 2544 have been neglected. So let me quickly solve this for you now, right? So the question is back on your screens now. Let's look at the solution. See what it says. The ratio of discounts on article 4 by stores A and B is 2/3. Difference in selling price of article 4 by stores A and C is 432. If the selling price of article 4 by store A is 216 more than that by store B, find the selling price of article 4 by store C. So question looks to be lengthy, but you know, if you write all the equations, possible equations given in the question, it's a easy nut to crack, right? So first step, ratio of discounts on article 4 by stores A and B is 2:3. What is given? Ratio of discounts on article 4. Let's focus only on article 4 now. Forget about everything else, right? Article 4, he's talking about article 4. The ratio of discounts is 2:3. Discount given by A and discount given by B. So this ratio is 2:3. 2:3. Meaning what? If this is 2 parts, this is 3 parts. Now very easily you can find out the missing value. See, 3 is equal to 18, so 2 should be equal to 12. Right? It's like 2x and 3x. 3x is 18. 3x is equal to 18, so x will be equal to 6. If x is 6, 2x will be 2 into 6, 12. Mental calculation. I mean, you don't have to put pen on paper for this, right? So by the time you finish reading the statement, ratio of discounts on article 4 by A and B is 2/3, you should know that this is 12%. So first step is done, right? Difference in selling price of article 4 by A and C is 432. Now difference in selling price of article 4 by A and C is 432. What does he say? Difference in the selling prices. What is the selling price for A? 88%. Selling price for B? 30%. Right? The difference here is 432. Or like we have discussed this earlier, the difference in selling prices is nothing but the difference in the discount percentages, right? I mean, selling price here is 88%, selling price here is 70%. What's the difference in the selling prices? 88 difference 70 is 18%. The difference in the discounts also is same. 12 difference 30 is 18%. Anyway, so selling price of 4 by A and C, the difference is 432. So basically it says that 88% minus 70%, which is equal to 18%, is equal to 432. The selling price of article 4, and I think that is it. The selling price of article 4 by store A is 216 more than by store B. I don't even have to use that equation, right? I think I can directly find out the answer. He says find out the selling price of article 4 by store C. Selling price of article 4 by store C. How do we get the answer? I don't think we need to use the second equation. Do we need to use the second equation? He's talking about the same article, right? Right? Find the selling price of article 4 by store C. Hold on. Why do I feel that the second statement is redundant? Discounts is given for A and B, which is 2:3, so 12 and 18%. Difference in selling price of article 4 by A and C is 432. Selling price of article 4 in store A is 88%, here is 70%. So 18% is 432. If the selling price of article 4 by store A is 216 more, then that by store B, then find the selling price of store C. Difference in selling price of, am I missing something here? 2:3, right? The ratio of discounts by A and B is 2:3. So this comes out to be 12%. No? Am I missing something? I think we don't have to worry about anything, right? The data is given. Or let me go back. I think something is wrong here with this question. Just hold on. Let me look at the previous question. Yeah. So by this, he says, find the selling price of article 4 by store C. I think 70% is equal to what? 18% is equal to 432. 70% is equal to what? Cross multiply and you will get the answer. Yeah. In my view, this is redundant. This part of the question, that if selling price of article 4 by store A is 216 more than that by store B, is not needed at all. From the previous statement itself, we can find out the selling price of article 4 by store C. 18% is 432, 100% is equal to what? 18% is 432, 100% is equal to what? You understand? This is selling price of article A, article in store A. This is selling price of article in store C. Right? 88% difference, 70%. That is 18%, which is 432. He's asking us to find out the selling price of article 4 by store C. 70% is equal to what? Cross multiply. So selling price is in store C, which is nothing but the question mark here, will be equal to what? 70 into 432 divided by 18. But looks like none of the answer option satisfies this, right? 432 by 18 is what? 360 plus 72, right? This goes 24 times. 24 into 70. Or 24 into 7, 140 and 28, 168. 1680 should be the final answer. 1680 should be the final answer, which is not there in the options at all. Yeah? It is not there in the options at all. Yeah, so I think some error there either in the options or in the question, but you know what we have been doing, right? I mean, based on the previous questions that you have solved, it's a sitter in my view, because this part highlighted in yellow is not needed at all. Yeah? Yeah, so I think 1680 should be the answer. Option is not given, I know, but 1680 is the answer just by using the first two statements. We don't even have to use the third statement. None of these. Yeah? Nothing is... I think the question will get complex, or the second statement, whatever I had highlighted in yellow, that would be needed if the discount in store C is also not given. Right? I think here the discount in store C is given, but if that discount is not given, then we will need the second statement. It's like one of the previous questions that we had solved, right? The discount by store B was not given. We assumed it to be D percentage, and then we did the calculation. So I think a similar calculation or similar approach would be needed here if the discount in store C is not given. But since the discount of store C is given, it becomes a simple and straight question, right? 1680 should be the answer. Yeah? So, none of these options. All right, I think time is up. We are already at 7:05. I thought we would solve 2 questions on data interpretation, but very limited time. We are already running late by 5 minutes, I would say. But then we can do one thing. I'll just introduce you to the next data interpretation set. This was asked in, again, SBI PO mains examination this year. We may not solve all the 5 questions. I'll just solve one of these questions for you, and you can solve the rest, right? The remaining 4 there. Okay. I'm sure some of you would want me to solve all the 5 there, but I'm afraid that we don't have time on our side to do it. But never mind, you can always look at TalentSprint's programs and learn for all such questions right there through the videos. So what I'll do now is present the next question to you all, which is on your screens now. Like I said, all of you can ignore the previous one there, maybe because something is wrong with that question, I guess. The yellow highlighted part was incorrect somehow. Okay, so here's the data on your screens now for the next question. Study this data. I'll leave you with this for 30 seconds, 45 seconds. Understand what all can be calculated from this, and then we will look at the questions. Okay. Ritu Bharadwaj says, how can we see your Facebook live session at 7:30? Well, you have to just go to our Facebook live page, Facebook page, which is on the name of TalentSprint, right? All right, anyone who has understood this? Yeah, so I think I have not presented the question, only the data. Let's look at it now. See what it says. So study the following pie chart and table carefully and answer the questions that follow. Some values are missing. So again, he says some values are missing. I think the only value missing here is this data for Tuesday, right? Answer the questions on the basis of the given table and the information in question. Now what is given here? Speed of stream is same for both upstream and downstream distance on respective days. Okay, so we got to learn about this pie charts and the table given here first of all, right? So what is given here? See, it says upstream distance is 150 kilometers. So there are 2 pie charts here. This first pie chart, here's the second one, 2 pie charts. The first pie chart is for upstream distance, which is 150 kilometers. Second pie chart is for downstream distance, which is 180 kilometers. And there are different days of the week given here, right? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, right? So Monday is this orange, Tuesday is red, Wednesday is yellow, Thursday is whatever this color is, right? And Friday is this purple like color, right? So these are the 5 days, and I think the percentage of distance for each of these days is given in both the pie charts. Yeah. So I mean, like I said, the first step is always to find out what all can be calculated. I know that the upstream distance is 150 kilometers, total upstream distance, total downstream distance is 180 kilometers. Yeah. So this is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Here this is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Yeah. So that's the data. So we have been basically the distribution of this distance across the 5 days is given to us. So the very simple understanding is I can find out the distances covered on each of these days. Like for example, how much is the upstream distance covered on Monday? 18%. 18% of 150 kilometers. What is the upstream distance covered on Thursday? 30%. 30% of what? 150 kilometers. What is the downstream distance covered on Wednesday? 10%. 10% of 180 kilometers. You understand? So all these distances can be calculated. That's one data that we have from the given pie charts. And these calculations should be very easy for you. Like for example, Monday is 18%. 18% of 150. What is 18% of 150? 18% of 150 would be 27 kilometers, right? 20% is 30, 2% is 3, so 30 minus 3, 27. So this is 27 kilometers. You have to be very quick in calculation, otherwise solving these questions is going to be very time consuming in the exam. Tuesday is 12%, 12% of 150 is going to be 18, right? 15 plus 3, 18. 26%, 26% will be what? 300, 20% is 30, 6% would be 1.5 into 6, 9. 30 plus 9, 39 kilometers, right? 39. 30%, 30% of 150, 45, very easy. This is 14%. 14% is what? 10% plus 4%. So 15 plus 6, 21 kilometers. So this is the distribution of 21 kilometers across the 5 days. Distribution of 150 kilometers across the 5 days. Similarly, 180 kilometers can be split across all the 5 days. 15% of 180, 27, right? 25% of 180 is 45. 10% of 180 is 18, 20% is 36, 30% is 54. And if you are assuming that I have memorized all the values and now just putting it up here, no, I was doing the calculations on the spot. And if I can do this, I'm sure even you guys can do that. All you need to do is practice a little bit on your calculations. Now what else is given? He's talking about different days here: Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So one more data point with respect to these 5 days. The speed of the stream is given to us. 3 kilometers. It is missing for Tuesday, 2 kilometers on Wednesday, 2.5 kilometers, not kilometers, but kilometers per hour, 3 kilometers per hour, 2 kilometers per hour, 2.5 kilometers per hour, and 3 kilometers per hour. And one more important data point given in the directions here is that speed of the stream is same for both upstream and downstream distance on respective days. So speed of the stream on Monday for upstream is 3, for downstream is also 3, right? Speed of the stream is nothing but speed of the river or the speed of the lake, as we say, right? Or the current. Speed of the stream is nothing but current speed. Speed of the current, speed of the river, etc. So 3 kilometers per hour is the upstream speed. 3 kilometers per hour is the downstream speed also for the stream. Yeah, it is same for both upstream and downstream. So I think that's the data given to us. And I'm sure this would involve questions based on boats and streams. So you need to be thorough with the concepts of boats and streams. If you are not thorough with the concepts of boats and streams, then you'll not be able to solve the questions. Yeah. Now let's look at one of the questions. I will not be able to solve all the 5 here, but let's just take one question on this. Okay, here's the first question. You can see on top here, right? Time taken to cover the upstream distance on Friday is same as the time taken to cover the downstream distance on Thursday. Total speed of boat in still water on Thursday and Friday is 10 kilometers per hour. Find the ratio of speed of boat in still water on Thursday and Friday. So clearly a question that involves the concepts of boats and streams, right? So I'll leave you with this for 45 seconds or maybe 60 seconds. The clock starts now. He has mentioned that the time taken to cover upstream distance on Friday is same as the time taken to cover the downstream distance on Thursday. Total speed of the boat on Thursday and Friday is given to us. Find the ratio of the speed of the boat on Thursday and Friday. Simplify this. Let's see how many of you get the right answer. Ritik Singh says, what's the question? Ritik, the question is on your screen now. What was shown earlier was only the data. Shipra says, is it the same question that appeared in SBI? Well, sources tell us that this is the same question. I mean, at least similar to what was asked in SBI, if not the same. Sandeep Reddy says, if the same question without the correct answer in the options is given in the exam, what should we do? Well, Sandeep, in the first place, I would assume that it will not happen in the exam, especially in bank exams, right? Because papers are thoroughly verified. But you never know, errors can creep in. You can't help. If you find that your answer is not there in any of the options, you better skip and go to the next one. We have Ganji Kishore here who says, sir, 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 sir. Why do you have to say sir 6 times? I'm very poor in maths. What is that? Because, huh? That's how you write because? Because I'm a science background student. Give any suggestions, please. Well, Kishore, forget that you are poor in maths because you are from the science background. That's the only suggestion I have. It is a myth that because you are from science background, you will not be at par with engineering students, right? Or students who are from math background. What is asked in these bank exams is your 10th standard mathematics. All you have to know is how to add, how to subtract, how to multiply, and how to divide. All the concepts and shortcuts can be learned in like 4 or 5 days. You just need to be good at calculations. So practice on that. Okay, I think we've got 4 or 5 people responding to this one. Neha has got 7:13. Sai Kiran has got 7:13. Ankur Sharma has got 4:11. Right? Uppu has got option 3, which is 7:13. Mohit Kumar has also got 7:13. Vikrant has got 3, 7:13. Yeah. And Prashant has got 7:13. So let's look at the solution now, right? Look at the solution to this question. I think the first point that you need to understand is, if you really want to take a chance, if you are like running short of time in the exam, which is always the case, but let's say if you have to solve this question in the last 15 seconds of your examination, you can make a very smart guess here, right? You can simply say that option 1, option 2, option 4 and option 5 are not the likely answers. Why do I say so? See, read the question. It says time taken to cover the upstream distance on Friday is same as the time taken to cover the downstream distance on Thursday. So that's one data point given to us. Total speed of the boat in still water on Thursday and Friday is 10 kilometers per hour. Find the ratio of the speed of the boat in still water on Thursday and Friday. So basically he says that the speed on Thursday plus speed on Friday is equal to 10. He's asking us to find out Thursday is to Friday equals to what? Now, if you really understand, you have to break 10 in 2 parts, right? If you look at this, so basically T is to F is required, which is given in the options. Now 6:13 with 1. 6:13 is the first option. 6 parts plus 13 parts, 19 parts. Now dividing 10 kilometers per hour into 19 parts will give you a typical value, right? It will not give you an integer value, or at least a simple value. So 6:13 can be eliminated. You understand? The sum of the two values here in the ratio should be a multiple of 10. That's what I'm trying to say. 6 plus 13 is 19. Is it a multiple of 10? No. It has to be a multiple or a factor of 10 basically. Yeah? 6 and 13 is not a multiple of 10 or a factor of 10. Multiple or submultiple. Same is the case with 4:11. 4:11, divide 10 in the ratio of 4:11. No, you won't really get a, I mean, I don't know the right term to use here, but good looking values. You understand what I mean by, see, 7.5 is okay. But 7.93276 cannot be the speed of the boat, right? So that's what I mean, right? You try to eliminate the options based on what can be the possible integer or decimal values. So 4:11 gets eliminated. Yeah, it's not a multiple of 10 first of all. Similarly, 4:15. 4:15 is what? 19. Is 19 a multiple of 10? No. 7:12, 19, not a multiple of 10. The only multiple of 10 here we have is option 3, 7:13. 7 plus 13 is 20, which is a multiple of 10. So if I divide 10 in the ratio of 7:13, what do I get? I get 3.5 is to 6.5, right? I mean, try to divide 10 in the ratio of 7:13. So total 20 parts. 10 should be divided into 20 parts. Each part will be 0.5. So 7 into 0.5. 3.5 is to 13 into 0.5, 6.5. So the answers, I mean, the speeds can be 3.5 kilometers per hour and 6.5 kilometers per hour. So this is the only option which looks to be appropriate. Yeah. Again, strictly speaking, answer can be other options as well. I mean, if these kind of values are to be considered, it can be any option there. But yeah, most likely it should be option 3. So without having to put pen on paper, you can mark the answer as option 3. But there is a risk involved. You should be aware of that. Right? So that's a smarter way of getting the answer, I would say. Let's now look at the proper solution of this one. Let's say if this is not possible in the exam, if options cannot be eliminated, then what would you do? Then how do you solve the question? Let's look at that. What is given? Time taken to cover the upstream distance on Friday is same as the time taken to cover downstream distance on Thursday. So time taken to cover upstream on Friday is same as time taken to cover downstream on Thursday. What is time? Time is equal to distance by speed. Time is equal to distance by speed. So upstream distance on Friday by upstream speed on Friday is equal to upstream distance on Thursday by upstream speed on Thursday. You understand? Time is equal to distance by speed. So just use that. What's the distance? Upstream distance on Friday. Upstream distance on Friday. Friday is what? Friday is this 14%. 14% of 150. What is the downstream distance on Thursday? Downstream distance on Thursday. Thursday is this 20%, right? 20% of 180. You understand? Time is equal to distance by speed. So distance is 14% of 150. 14% of 150 by upstream speed. What is upstream speed? You know that the upstream speed is speed of the boat minus speed of the stream. You should know these concepts, right? Upstream speed is equal to speed of the boat minus speed of the stream. Downstream speed is equal to speed of the boat plus speed of the stream. These are basic speed of the stream or speed of the water, whatever you call it, right? Let me use the same variable here. 1 second. I mean, it is taking time because I have to explain the basics also, or at least refresh the concepts there. If you know the concepts already, it's easy. So these things you must know. Upstream speed is speed of the boat minus speed of the stream. Downstream speed is speed of the boat plus speed of the stream. Yeah. Now, if I go by that, time upstream is distance by speed. Distance is 14% of 150 by speed upstream. What is the speed upstream? Speed of the boat. I think that's what we need to find out. Basically, what he has given is, again, understand that the speed of the boat on Thursday is different with the speed of the boat on Friday. Usually what happens is speed of the boat is constant. But the way the question has been given clearly tells us that the speed of the boat on Thursday is different from the speed of the boat on Friday. That's why he's asking us to find out the ratio of the speed of the boat on Thursday and Friday, right? So let's assume that, according to the question, Thursday speed plus Friday speed is 10, right? So I can say, let's assume speed on Thursday is equal to S. Speed on Friday will be 10 minus S. Yes or no? Thursday plus Friday is 10. So Thursday, let's say the speed is S. Friday speed will be 10 minus S. Yeah. Now, Friday's upstream speed. Understand it very carefully. Friday's upstream speed. What is upstream speed? Speed of the boat on Friday. Speed of the boat on Friday is 10 minus S. Yeah. Minus speed of the stream on Friday. What is the speed of the stream on Friday? Speed of the stream on Friday is 3. Yeah. Speed of the stream on Friday is 3. So minus 3 equals to, again, time taken to cover the downstream distance on Thursday. Now the downstream distance on Thursday is 20% of 180. 20% of 180 divided by the downstream speed on Thursday. Now what is the downstream speed? Speed of the boat plus speed of the stream. Speed of the stream on Thursday is 2.5. Speed of the boat on Thursday is S. So this is equal to S plus 2.5. That's it. Solve for this, you'll get the value of S. Once you get S, you can find out T and F respectively and get the ratio. Right? So simplify this now. What do we get? 14% of 150 is how much? 21. Right? 15 plus 6, 21. And 20% of 180 is 36. 21 and 36. Or further cancellations would lead to 7 and 12. Right? This is 7 and this is 12. 3 into 7 and 3 into 12. Yeah. 14% of 150. 15 plus 6, 21. And this is 18 plus 18, 36. Yeah. So 7 by 12. So basically 7 by 10 minus S minus 3. So 7 minus S equals to 12 by S plus 2.5. Simplify this. I mean, you have to do the cross multiplication to get the value of S. So 7S plus 7 into 2.5 is what? 17.5 equals to, this is 12 into 7, 84 minus 12S. So 7S plus 12S, 19S equals to 84 plus 17.5. What is 84 plus 17.5? 84 plus 17 is 101. 101.5. Yeah. So S will be what? 101.5 by 19. I think 95 plus 6.5. Yeah, just do the calculation. I think calculation anyways you look out. No, have I 12S plus 7S, right? I mean, just look at the calculation. 7S plus 7 into 2.5 is 17.5 and 12 into 7 minus 84 minus 12s. So 7s plus 12 is 19s. Okay, I think I've made a mistake. This is 84 minus 17.5. I'm so sorry about that. I was wondering why are we not getting an integer value here. This is 84 minus 17.5. Yeah, apologies. 84 minus 17.5. What is 84 minus 17.5? 84 minus 14 is 70. 70 minus 17.5 is 67.5. Yeah, 67.5. Now do the calculation. 67.5. Sorry, my pen tool also here has got some challenge. So clear this. 67.5 upon 19. $67.5 divided by 66.5, not 67.5. This is 66.5 by 90. Yeah, 84 minus 17.5. I'm sorry about that. So 66.5. Now 66.5 can be taken as 57 plus 9.5. So 57 goes 3 times and 9.5 goes 0.5 times. So this becomes 3.5. S is equal to 3.5. Yeah. Sorry, I think some calculation errors. My bad. 3.5. S is equal to 3.5. So Thursday's speed is 3.5. Friday's speed will be 10 minus 3.5, which is 6.5. And what is he asking us to find out? Find the ratio of the speed of the boat in still water on Thursday and Friday. So basically Thursday's speed is 3.5 is to Friday's speed is 6.5. So 3.5 is to 6.5 is 7 is to 13, which is option 3. But then all this can be avoided. I mean, see, while it looks to be lengthy, number of steps can be cut down, right? You can cut down a lot of steps here by not writing all this stuff. I mean, you don't have to write time taken on Friday for upstream equals to time taken on Thursday for downstream and all this. Yeah. And here also maybe 1 or 2 steps can be eliminated if you can mentally do the calculation and then get the answer. And anyway, the smarter method, like I said, is if you observe, option 1, option 2, option 4 and option 5 are not the multiples of 10 as desired here, right? These have to be multiples of 10. The only option which is a multiple of 10 is option 3. So that can also be taken as the answer directly without doing any calculation at all. I'm sure the screen looks very colorful, but because of all the colors there. Anyway, so this is like another question on data interpretation where boats and streams is involved, right? So a lot of data has been given, downstream distances on 5 days, upstream distances on 5 days through 2 pie charts. Then the speed of the streams across these 5 days has been given in a table. Yeah, you just need to use all these values as and when required and solve the questions. So you have to be thorough with the concepts of boats and streams. You should be good in calculations and you should be able to understand the question clearly and then just play with the values and solve to get the required answer. There are 4 more questions along with this data, but like I said, I will not be able to continue any longer. I have a hard stop now. So would like to close it here. I wish I could solve more questions, but never mind. You can always look for TalentSprint's program for bank exam prep, right, and SSC exam prep, where all these questions are discussed through our other live sessions on Tuesdays, Thursdays and Saturdays. And there are a lot of videos covering different types of questions across different topics in all the different subjects. Yeah. So on that note, let me close it here. I think the only point I have is whether you join the program or not, continue practicing, because the more you practice, the easier it gets, right? You may wish not to join TalentSprint's program, absolutely fine, but don't choose to be lazy or waste your time, because that's not going to help you, right? The more you practice, the easier it would get for you, because your imperfections would reduce, right? I mean, you'll get only better and better with more and more practice. So keep practicing. I think that's the only shortcut. That's the only way to score more in these exams, right? All the very best for your preparation in the next 38 days. You've got IBPS RRB exams lined up in the next couple of weeks, right? The IBPS RRB Office Assistants and IBPS RRB Officer Scale 1 exam, followed by the IBPS PO exam, right? So keep preparing, keep practicing, and take very good care of yourselves. Do not get distracted by anything in these 38-40 days that you have for your exam, and just focus on your preparation. Yeah, shortcut is the only key to success in these exams. On that note, let me close it here. Thank you once again. I'll see you all in the next session, which is on next Wednesday at 6 p.m. Till then, take very good care of yourselves. Bye.